Botslab G980 multi-channel slim dashcam. Tingnan nyo naman, maliit, manipis. And look at the box. Maliit lang yung dashcam. It means maliit ang footprint nito sa windshield mo. Hindi masyadong makalat, wala masyadong obstructions of view. And it says here, 360 all-around protection. Touchscreen, wow! Voice control, built-in GPS, 4-channel. Ibig sabihin, 4 cameras. Diba, yung mga nire-review natin lately, 3 channels lang, 3 cameras, front, rear, and then internal. Ito, meron pang 4. Paano kaya yun? Tara, unbox na natin. There's your adhesives, the quick start guide or the manual, wipes, and a car sticker that says protected now recording by Botslab dashcams. Okay, first time ko makita ng ganito. And then meron kang ESD stickers or the electrostatic discharge stickers. Tada! This is our main unit. Oh, it looks nice. Just the right weight. Maganda ang pagkakagawa. It feels solid. Mukhang matibay. Nice. Remove before use. Mamaya natin tanggalin yan. A 128GB Botslab SD card. Oh, camera with USB-C. So modular siya. There's another one. Oh, okay. So now we have 2 cameras. So ganito siya. Oops, may magnet. Galing. There you go. So pagbaliktad, hindi siya papasok. Doon pala sa kabila. Yun. Aha! Ito yung internal cameras. Kaya naging 4 kasi dalawa yung internal cameras mo. Mata-turn mo left and right. Oh, ito ang gusto ko. Okay, this is the rear camera. What is this? Prying tool. What's this? Power cable. There's another box here. This is the hardwire kit with fuse tap. Ayun, no? Ang gwapo. Kakaiba, no? Parang unique siya, unique. Ngayon lang ako nakakita ng ganito. Ganda, maganda. Ano, install na natin. Excited na ba kayo? Pero alam ko kung anong pumapasok dyan sa utak nyo eh. Sino ba si Botslab? Kasi honestly, kahit ako, parang ngayon ko lang sila narinig, di ba? Sino ba si Botslab? Botslab is a high-tech sub-brand of 360 Smart Life Group, which is a subsidiary of Qihoo 360, a massive Chinese cybersecurity giant famous for its antivirus software and 360 security brain technology. Because they originated from a security company, Botslab emphasizes the AI and security aspect of their hardware. For example, their dashcams and home cameras use AI-powered vision to distinguish between humans and objects. Botslab is not entirely new to the Philippines. Recently, they expanded their distribution and localized marketing. Hindi sila startup, but a global arm of a very established tech conglomerate that is currently making a major push to dominate the smart device market in the Philippines. First, I would plug this here para may power tayo. Then plug here. Let's wait for it to boot up. There you go.
Please use the app to connect to the dash cam and synchronize the system time.
Now, don't forget to use the ESD sticker, no? Ganyan ang position yan. Make sure lang din that your car is parked properly, na nasa even na surface para pantay. I'm going to insert now the Botslab SD card that came with the unit. It's 128 gigabyte. Right? Ito. ikakabit ko na because the dashcam will start looking for it as soon as you turn it on. So medyo maingay siya. So para hindi annoying, ayan, pasok na natin to. Then I will now install the 2 internal cameras. Okay? Ayan. Very nice yung feel when you install these 2 cameras kasi meron siyang magnet like I showed you earlier dun sa pag unboxing natin. So hindi ka magkakamali. It feels nice na there's something guiding you on how to properly connect them. Okay? So may reason for connecting these 2 now kasi pag in-install na natin sa windshield, I can see if it's at the right level. I want to make sure the rear view mirror here is not obstructing the internal camera. I am now going to install the ESD sticker. Now, take note guys, if your car has some sensors or cameras up here, you have to avoid them. So, for my case, my car has a sensor here. May camera siya dito. So, dito ko na lang, medyo bias siya dito sa right side. You do that first and then you slowly pull this. Tapos, i-press mo lang. You're trying to avoid bubbles para maganda yung kapit niya. Now, if you think this is difficult, pwede naman kayong kumuha na lang ng installer. Ako kasi mahilig ako mag-DIY. Nacha-challenge ako eh. Ayan. It looks good. Do not forget to remove the cover for the adhesive. It's turned on para meron pa rin akong guide kung balanced. Aside from that, meron ding dotted lines dito. Another guide just to make sure na balance. Sorry guys, medyo ano lang ako dito. Mitikuloso lang ako kasi naiinis ako pagka hindi ko nababalance eh. Like everyday I see the dashcam nakatabingi, naiinis ako niyan. So medyo mitikuloso ako when it comes to that. The nice thing about this Botzlab camera, dashcam I mean, maraming adjustment point, you know? As you can see, ito, yung level nito, magagalaw mo up, down kung hindi mo na pantay. Now, kung hindi mo na perfect yung horizontal, dito naman, the lens itself can be adjusted. Ayan, no? Left, right, up, down. Yun ang maganda sa kanya. Ang galing, no? First time kong nakakita ng dashcam na yung front camera is ganyan na naka-float and it's adjustable. This is what I'm saying. So kahit ito, hindi mo to perfectly maidikit, no? Medyo tabingi. Yung footage mo, ma-adjust mo because of the camera. Nagagalaw siya doon. Okay? Kaya lang ako, guys, pagpasensyahan nyo na, masyado akong maarte sa ganyan. Kasi kapag yan tabingi, from my view here, araw-araw na ginawa ng Diyos, when I start driving, maiirita ako niyan. Alam kong tabingi yan. Kaya, pinaperfect ko talaga hanggat kaya kong maging perfect yan. So, ngayon mukhang maayos yung pagkakagawa ko. Next is the rear camera. First, we're going to connect this here. Ganitong position niya, upward, because later, papaakyatin natin yung cables niya dito sa may headliner ng car.
Begin recording.
Ayun, na-detect niya na agad yung rear camera and it's now included in the recording. So, remember guys, this one has 4 cameras, right? So, main camera sa front, 2 cameras here for the interior, and then 4th camera for the rear. So all four cameras are now being recorded. Next is to hide these 2 cables dito sa headliner para malinis. Alright, yan, insert natin dito sa headliner. Okay, with the help of this prying tool that came with the Botzlab dashcam. So yan ang pang push mo doon. Okay, para hindi masira yung headliner. Okay? So, madali lang naman yan. Ayan. May insert mo na siya. Ayan. So that it looks clean. The rear camera is now installed dito sa rear windshield. Look at the extra cables. Ang haba-haba pa nito. So, I think even if you install this in a longer SUV or a van, I think kayang-kaya pa. Look how nice the touchscreen is. Very easy to use. Ang ganda. So, 'di ba? You can see 1, 2, 3, 4 screens. Obviously, those are for the 4 cameras. So, right now, what you're seeing in the main screen is the rear camera. Now, if you want to see the main camera sa front, double tap. Ayan, it switched to the front camera. Now, If you wanna see me from inside, ayan, malabo pa because I have not removed the protective film. There you go. Nice. Now it's clear. So see, ang maganda sa kanya, na-adjust. You can move it. Ang ganda, ang galing, 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 galing. Now let's take a look at the footage taken around 1 p.m. This is from the front camera and there's a light tint on the windshield. Let's zoom in on the white car and the motorcycle. Both of their plate numbers are clear and readable. Here's the footage of the rear camera. Let's zoom in on the plate number of the gray Nissan Terra. Take note that the windshield has medium dark tint, darker than in the front. Now here's the footage of the internal camera. You can see Madam Peya very nice and clear. I like it especially because her window side is also very clear. Let's see the night footage taken around 7 p.m. Here's from the front camera. The plate number of the Mitsubishi Expander is very clear. Kahit yung Toyota Grandia sa gilid, malinaw din yung plate number. Take note, merong light tint yung salamin. Ito naman yung sa rear camera, medyo madilim na at hindi na ganun kalinaw. Take note, merong medium dark tint yung salamin. Pero look at the plate number of the car behind. With some light from Panchita's brake lights, readable pa rin yung plate number. Now here's the left internal camera. Malinaw pa rin si Madam, pati yung view sa labas ng window niya. Doon naman sa right internal camera sa kabila, malinaw din si DG at nakikita mo rin yung mga riders na dumidikit sa sasakyan. Let me just show you quickly the Bots Lab application. So there, enter the dash cam and then go to replay. So yeah, this is how it looks when you go to the album, when you go to the recordings inside the Bots Lab dash cam. Smooth naman. Pagdating mo lang sa dulo, there's just a little bit of delay. Nagka-catch up siya. But ayan, just maybe 1 second delay and everything loads up naman agad-agad. This is how they are labeled. See, here it says B for back, and then L for left or the driver's side, R for right for the front passenger, and then F for the front. Let's download a 1-minute full video 3K resolution from the front camera. Yan. Download here. Ayan, tapos na. It took only what? 30 seconds? Meron ditong trajectory, ano? Pag pumasok ka dyan, merong timestamp and then yung mga pinuntahan mo, may record siya. So for example, look, andyan yung GPS information mo. So there's the date and time and then the address where you were and then where you went and then how many miles yung distance na dinrive mo and for how long? 47 minutes and your average speed. And then below trajectory, meron ka ditong smart clip. This is the telemetry data. Shows your speed, your altitude, your GPS, and all that. So, tap natin yan. These are the videos that I downloaded from the front camera. Okay? Ang may telemetry data lang is the front camera. So, for example, I select this. Now it's showing you the recording with telemetry data. With that information, you have the option to export it. So export natin. Now it's downloading. Now let's go to the albums and see. Ayan. Now I have telemetry data. So pag-usapan natin yung design nitong Bots Lab dashcam, ano? Kasi I really find this a game changer. First time ko nakakita ng ganito. Alright? So, from the box, napansin ko, maliit nga siya. Pero once the two internal cameras were connected, medyo lumaki na rin siya. No? But then, since yung shape niya is horizontal, slim, pahabang ganon, look at the footprint dito sa windshield natin. Hindi siya masyadong nag-obstruct ng view mo, you know, when you're driving. Kasi papunta lang siya pa ganon. Next, amazing talaga tong dalawang internal cameras na connected on each side via USB, no? Kasi number one, wala na siyang extra cables for connection. Kasi yung mga iba nating na-review, nakahiwalay yung camera, yung internal camera as if it's, another dash cam. Tapos nilagyan pa nila ng mga adapter na cables. Nagiging messy yung setup mo dito sa taas. Ang dami ng cable. This one, USB, very clean. Next is the horizontal field of view. Yung angle niyang ganyan. The front camera has 170 degrees. The internal cameras, 120 each. And then, yung sa rear, 150 degrees. So ako guys, kapag ka nagre-review ako ng dashcam, yung front camera, tinitingnan ko lagi kung aabot ba siya doon sa lower corners ng windshield. Alright? Kasi pag nakuha niya yan, ibig sabihin, ang wide na rin ng coverage siya dito. So whatever happens dito sa front mo, kuwang-kuha niya yan for sure. Pero ang amazing talaga is, again, the internal cameras. 120, dalawa sila. And pwede mo tong ma-turn. Can you just imagine, may 120 ka, pwede mong i-turn doon. And then yung dulo mo dito, kalahatiin mo lang so that the other half mako-cover nito. So just imagine, from there to there, paikot ng ganyan, full coverage ka. Kapag ka dito may nang away sa'yo or may nang huli sa'yo, kuwang-kuha. Di ba? And then, doon naman sa right side, typically, yan ang difficulty nating mga drivers because yung mga kamote na ang hihilig sumingit ng alanganin, nagugulat tayo pag dyan sa kanan kasi mas mahirap yan tansyahin eh. Di ba? And then, may mga kamoteng mahilig mangsampal ng side mirror. Makukuha mo yan. Kuwang-kuha mo yan. May ebidensya ka. Now, when it comes to camera resolution, the front camera is capable of 4K, no? And then the rest of the three cameras, 1080p. Now, if all four cameras are connected, meaning the front, the two internal, and the rear, yung recording ng front becomes 3K na lang. And then each of the rest is 1080p. Now, if for example, you remove this, so 3 cameras ka na lang. Alright? Pwede mo naman kasi itong i-move sa gitna, di ba? Kapag katatlo lang ang camera mo, the front camera will start recording automatically in 4K. Nakakatuwa, no? Hot swappable pa siya. Anytime pwede mo tanggalin, anytime pwede mo ibalik. Another amazing design of the Botzlab dashcam is this. The touchscreen. Di ba? You have like 3 screens here sa left side. Parang preview mo, smaller view of the other cameras. And then you have a bigger main screen dito sa right side. Very intuitive. So if you want to view one of the cameras in bigger screen, you just tap it twice like that, 'di ba? All right, pag-usapan naman natin tong hardwire kit with fuse tap. All right? Itong hardwire kit, this is what you need para magkaroon ng continuous power supply yung dashcam kasi meron tong parking surveillance. 'Di ba? Minsan yun ang kailangan natin, especially if we don't trust the place where we parked our car. Ito yung mga wires na hardwire kit, okay? Yung laman ng box, okay? Meron naman siyang manual, meron siyang instructions on how to connect them, kung paano ka magtatap sa fuse box ng car mo. Pero ako, I would strongly suggest, ako DIYer ako, pero when it comes to touching the fuse box, mga electricals na medyo complicated like this, I would recommend you get an installer. Yung car electrician talaga. Okay, kasi even myself, hindi ako maglalakas loob na magkalikot nito. But just to explain to you kung anong purpose nito, so when you park and then you turn off your engine, yung power dun sa 12 volt na socket mo for the dashcam will also turn off. So mamamatay na yung camera, 'di ba? So hindi na siya magre-record. By connecting this directly to your vehicle's power, the camera stays awake even when you walk away. If your car is hit, scratched, or someone tries to break a window, the G980H triggers instantly. It captures 8 seconds of footage before and after the event, ensuring you have the evidence you need for insurance claims. It's that extra layer of peace of mind that makes all the difference when you're away from your vehicle. Meron tong smart logic dito that can detect the state of charge ng battery mo. So before it reaches critical condition, mag-shut off na rin siya. So hindi siya talaga super 24/7, no? So It depends kung ano yung charge na natitira sa battery mo. That's how long your battery or your camera surveillance will continue monitoring. So, pero pagka matagal na matagal ka nakapark and then ma-monitor niya na mababa na yung battery mo, isa-shut off niya. Kasi it will also make sure that you have enough battery charge to start your car. Okay? So, that's it guys. If you are interested with the Botslab G980H dashcam, you will find the product link dyan sa description ng video natin. And I will also put this in the pinned comment para madali nyong ma-access. Check it out. And maganda. Game changer. I really like the internal cameras na move mo. I really like it. Alright guys, thank you for watching. And as always, please drive safe with Botslab. Bye.